Hey everyone, we'll start in a few minutes. Hey everyone, hey South Bond. I'm just cutting out that so then you can see. I'm going to switch over to me. Hello everyone, welcome. I'm doing this on my iPad for once. I'm going to try and see what the iPad's like. I have the light of the universe on me, aka the top light, and lovely kitchen behind me. Let's turn around a bit more. We're not going anywhere this time. We're at my home. This one's a sit-down one. If you want my guided ones, you'll have to look for a different title, and the title is The Ultimate Guide to Gold Coast for Pet Lovers. That's the one I will actually be doing where it's guided. And the banging around right now is my dog Gary eating his dinner. So if you hear banging around, that's him. We're just going to start in a couple of minutes. I am going to do... Gary! Thank you. He's having dinner. So it's about 4:43 p.m. here on Saturday 29th of August. So he is just having his dinner. Marnie's had her dinner too, my kitty cat, and we're going to do this. Hello. I'm just sitting back, relaxing, and waiting for people to join us. Gary is cleaning out his bowl at the moment because he's just had dinner. That's what the banging around is. Oh, okay. Gary. Thank you. Good boy. Good boy, Gaz. Good boy. All right. Sorry. Yeah, we're just hanging out for a little bit. So anyway, what I'm going to do is the topic is the 7 things I wish I had known about Periscope. This is a beginner's guide to Periscope, you could say. So if you're new to Periscope, hey, welcome. And the only reason why I'm doing this is because it was announced by Alex Petit. I can't say his last name, but he's got Gary. Oh my God, he's banging around them. This is the thing about Periscope. It's live. Gary, stop. Oh my God, you need to chill out with that. Oh, okay. I'm going to have to come back. I'm either going to have to pause this or just do something. Okay, I'm going to have to stop him. Gary. No, I never said my Periscopes weren't going to be entertaining a little. Anyway, so let's all sit back, relax, have a cup of tea, and we're going to talk about the 7 things I wish I had known about Periscope. Because Periscope recently blitzed it 5 months, and they're like at a ridiculous amount of millions of users. It's seriously, whoa. I currently don't have location settings set on for this Periscope because I am doing it at my home. So yes, this is my home and the light of God's on me, so of course that's the reason why I'm all shiny. So anyway, let's get started. So the 7 things I wish I had known about Periscope. 1, download the app. Download the app. I have to say this because you can watch this, of course, via Twitter, via the web. You can watch the replays via the web. You don't have to have the app. However, to get the full Periscope experience, download the app. Seriously. On an Android or on an iPhone, download the app. I know you don't have to download it to watch these videos. Believe me, you don't have to do anything in life if you don't want to, unless, you have to breathe. You could try and hold your breath. But no. Anyway, I would highly recommend download the app. You can get it on iPhone and Android. The only reason I say this is you miss out on half the fun. The part of the joy of Periscope is downloading the app, finding people to follow, watching their replays, and giving some heart attacks. I call them heart attacks, where you're furiously tapping on the screen and the person gets more than 1 heart. So it's a case of... You can tap on the screen, give hearts if you're on the app. You can interact on the app, so any comments and everything will come up down below there for people on the app. So download it. This is an iPad. I'm doing it actually right now on my iPad, so I can do it on my iPhone or my iPad. That's the beautiful thing about Periscope too. So download the app. Number one. 2, make an account. Of course, make an account. If you're going to download the app, you have to make an account. However, there's a little bit extra. Try and use the same name as your Twitter. Okay, try and make sure they link it up. Okay, because Lady V Official, it's Lady V Official is the same as my Twitter. So it's easy to find me, isn't it? Lady V Official here and Lady V Official on Twitter. Also, if you have got an account on Twitter and you're wanting to change your username on Periscope or something, you can put something through to support, but at the same time, it takes a while. It's not going to happen instantly. So honestly, either you can start a new account if you would like to, or else, link it up with an existing account or repurpose an existing account. Like that's what I did with this one. I repurposed an existing account, and yes, I'm brushing my hair whilst I'm watching you guys. That's kind of, I like playing with my hair, okay? It's my thing. All right, number three. Okay, the first one, download the app. Best aspect of Periscope is getting the app, being part of the experience. 2, make an account and make sure it's linked to the right Twitter account, the same Twitter account, and keep your username here on Periscope the same as your Twitter. 3 is catch.me, KATCH.me. It's a website, not an app. Some people have gone, oh, it's an app. No, it's a website, not an app. Go to KATCH.me, sign in with your Twitter handle that you're using for your Periscopes, and sign up and make it automatically catch your Periscopes. Yeah, catch. Yeah, I know. It automatically catches all these Periscopes. So number 3, sign up for that. Because even if you don't want to do anything with it, you can make them private, you can delete them, you can download them even off there and do what you please with them. So you don't have to constantly use your phone or iPads like storage capacity. I know me, on my phone, so this is what I usually use to do my Periscopes. Good old iPhone 4S. So this is actually what I usually use. However, I don't have any storage capacity. I can't save a video on this phone. There's no storage capacity on this phone. So I need catch.me. I need that. And like I said, the best thing about catch.me is you can then, if you don't want to make anyone to be able to access it, you can make it private, or you can delete it, or you can download it. You've got full access to this, and it's free. Free! Like Periscope, it's free. Get on it while it is. Seriously, I don't know what they're planning to monetize it, but get on it now while it's free. All right, 4. Number 4. So remember, this is 7 things I wish I had known about Periscope. Number 1, download the app. Get the best experience via the app, not via the web. 2, make an account. Make sure the account is the same username as your Twitter. Makes things easier for everyone to interact outside of Periscope, okay? 3, catch.me. Go via the website, sign up, set it up so it automatically records all your Periscopes. 4, find people to follow. It's pretty self-explanatory, but not really. Here's the deal. When you go to find people to follow, make sure they're active. Like, I'm active. I'm very, very active. Hey, Bradbrick. Hey, how are you? What's your name and location? This is 7 things I wish I had known about Periscope. I'm doing a quick little scope about this because then I will actually repurpose it and send it out to other people so then they can get the experience. Because a lot of people have just joined Periscope. It's recently boomed. It's in the first 5 months of its use. It's gone bonkers in regards to how many users are online, and there's a lot of new people on there who have no idea what the hell they're doing. So I've been on here for now over 50 days, and I've gotten to know it in and out, and I've got to know it very extensively. So this is a sit-down business sort of scope. This is aimed at pet-loving entrepreneurs and those who have a business and love pets. Let's chill, let's hang. Anyway, so 7 things I wish I had known about Periscope. Download the app. 2, make an account. Make sure they're the same as your Twitter. Make sure they're linked and they're the same usernames. 3, catch.me. find people to follow. Now, here's the key. To find people to follow, either look on some Twitter lists. I have used some tags. I always use some tags, hashtags in all my scopes because of pure fact, use those tags. Use them. I put them in there for you. Honestly, not just me. Yes, I get some benefit out of it because, you know, then I get distributed on certain lists and everything like this. However, they're actually really good for you guys. They're really, really good. Usually there's, let's see, tag tribes. I've usually got the tag tribes hashtag on there. Peri girls, that was specifically for women, supporting women on Periscope. So other female loving, pet loving entrepreneurs, check out that hashtag, Peri girls. There's actually a Peri girls Facebook group, hugely popular and really, really good for you to get on if you can. So Tag Tribes, once again, Tag Tribes has a Facebook group as well if you want to get on it for support. So Tag Tribes, Peri Girls, and Pet Lovers Tribe. Pet Lovers Tribe is, of course, for other people who love pets. You don't necessarily have to be like me in the industry, in the pet industry. However, if you love pets, feel free to join the Pet Lovers Tribe on Facebook as well, because these are all support systems for you to use, as well at the same time finding interesting people to follow who are active. That's the key word here, active. When you click on people's profiles to check them out, see how many hearts have they got. Seriously, if they only got, everyone starts out with one heart. Everyone starts out with one heart. If they have one heart, they're not active. You don't even know when they might be active. So don't follow them just yet. Okay, wait till they're a little bit active. 2, when people have hearts, at least make sure they've got 2,000 hearts. The only reason I say 2,000 hearts is, yes, they could buy it. I've seen people on Fiverr, that's fiverr.com, offering, you know, $5 and they'll be like heart attacking your scopes and everything like that. Yes, some people are buying hearts and everything like this. However, generally speaking, most hearts are organically gotten, as I call it. Like, they're legitimately gotten. 2,000 minimum hearts, that means they've done a few broadcasts. They've at least got some interesting something to say, you know, I'm guessing. However, yeah, check them out when you search for people. And how to search them? Where the hell do you find these people? You can go on Twitter. Go on Twitter and find people that way and use the hashtags that I've included in my Periscopes. Or else you can actually go here in Periscope. I know I can only speak for the iPhone. Unfortunately, I cannot speak for the Android just yet. I'm not quite familiar with that one. However, generally speaking, they're all the same. Hey vegan, we're talking about 7 things I wish I had known about Periscope. If you're following me, feel free to say hi, your name and location. Anyway, you can watch the replay for the others. We're up to number 4, which is about how to find people to watch. Basically, search Periscope for people to follow. How to find them. Use the group icon, like down on the bottom there. There's a few icons. There's a group of people icon, and you click on that. It will show all the people you're following on Twitter. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean they're on Periscope. Whilst there's a load of people on Periscope, that's not necessarily meaning they're on Periscope. Okay, so what you need to do is you click on that, and then up on the top screen will be a search bar. In that search bar, use keywords. Keywords of people who, their names, if you know the name, put their name in that search bar to find them, or as keywords. Like for me, it's pets or dogs or cats, or even pet sit, because that means pet sitters, or else, you know, other keywords, social media, business, whatever. Just put that keyword in there and people will pop up. And then check them out, and if they've only got 1 heart, forget about it, because they're just lurking at the moment. They're not really using Periscope. Make sure they've got 2,000 hearts minimum, just because that shows they're active. They've done a few scopes. Even if they haven't got a replay within the last 24 hours, it shows they're actually using the platform. So 2,000 minimum hearts, and then go from there. And hopefully they've got a replay so you can get to know them and go from there to see if they're worth following or not, you know. All right, number 5. Number 5. 5 is alive. 5 is alive. Hey. All right, number 5 is lurk. If you don't know what lurking is, it means not doing this. It means just chilling out, and it means grabbing a cup of tea, I've got tea, I love tea, if anyone, don't look at that, the cup's dirty. Grab a cup of tea, grab a snack, whatever. This is better than TV sometimes. Seriously, Periscope is a lot more addictive than watching some TV shows. I don't think I'll give up Game of Thrones anytime soon, but anyway, yeah. Yeah, just lurk, just sit back and watch. You've followed some people, so you've done the searching, you've found people to follow, see what they're about, find out when they're online, watch them, watch their replays, and just lurk. It's just be in watching mode. The fifth thing is just watch. Just be like in TV mode, I call it. Just watch them. Don't necessarily interact, even if they are live. They'll probably pop up. You'll probably pop up and people will say hi, like I have, if they're with it. They'll probably say hi. But don't necessarily, you can interact, but I would honestly say just sit back, relax, and enjoy the periscopes, the broadcasts or shows or whatever people are calling them, and just get to know people and find out those followers who you really want to know. Because out of that, here's the little tip. Here's the little bonus tip from, jazz hands. Here's a bonus tip for number 5. Because you're in lurking mode, is if you like what you're watching, you can then turn notifications on to get notified of when that person goes live. Okay? So that's why lurking and watching is definitely the way to go for number 5. Hey, Ghoulish Lime, you've been on a few times. Hey, how are you? Mwah. I'm talking about 7 things I wish I had known about Periscope right back at the start. I've already gone over the last 4. I just mentioned number 5, as well as a quick tip on number 5. Quick little bonus tip there. So we're going to number 6 now. We're getting close. We're going to number 6 is, of course, now interact. You've sat there, you've watched plenty of periscopes, you've gotten to know these people that you're following, and you've gotten to put notifications on when these people are live, and now interact. So when you pop up, like Ghoulish Lime popped up on my screen, so the people will say hi, like I just did. Say hi. Now, when you do interact, bonus tip, when you do interact, say, hey, I'm Vanessa from X. I actually usually put, hey, hi from Vanessa at the Gold Coast, or hey from Vanessa here at the Gold Coast, or whatever. Say your name and location. To those, name, location, because I come up as Lady V Official on my things, and people will go, hey Lady V, and all this sort of stuff. That's okay, but that's not my name. My name's Vanessa, and of course I'm from the Gold Coast. People want to know where you're from and what your name is, and a lot of people have a lot of interesting usernames down there when they pop up, so I don't necessarily know your name. So you can say, hey, from Brazil, and la la la, and I'm all like, yeah, but I would love to say hi, whatever your name is from Brazil, or hi, whatever your name is from Massachusetts, sort of thing. So when you interact, when you first go into a periscope and interact, say, hey, it's X from X. Okay, so for me, it's, hey, it's Vanessa from Gold Coast, Australia. Because a lot of people, I go into a lot of different periscopes all over the world, so they're not necessarily locals, and even if they're in Australia, I'll still say hi from Gold Coast, Australia. So yeah, that's number 7 is interact, and how to interact is that. And also another bonus tip, so that's the other first bonus tip, say your name and location when you first join up. Thank you for the love hearts, everyone. I love you. Is the second bonus tip for when you interact is, if you can, be a scoping buddy. What's called a scoping buddy. Scoping buddies, what is a scoping buddy? What the fuck is a scoping buddy? Is someone, you come in, okay, as an audience member, and if someone's doing like a business scope or even a personal scope, you can, down there, just type stuff, like, reiterate what the person's saying as such. Okay, so if they've said a web address, you write it down there. Or if they've said something interesting or something, you write it down there as such. And this way, other people will see it. The other audience members will see it. And get this, we'll remember you. The hosts, whoever's the scopers, the periscopers, us that are doing the actual shows and the broadcasts, we'll kind of remember you a little bit more, because we're like, cool, you're helping me out. So that's what a scoping buddy is. they're quite a new concept. Not everyone's familiar with scoping buddies. So, yeah, you can do that. If you're a business person, this is a business-orientated broadcast. Highly, highly recommend it. It's a great way to build up your brand. I'll build you up. You know, know, like, trust is a big 3 for marketing, and as we all know, the know, like, trust. Build yourself up with people on that Periscope, as well as the actual host of the Periscope, and yeah, it's interact. Interact is number 6, and of course, number 7. The last but not least, 7 things I wish I had known about Periscope is do it. Do this. Do one. Your first Periscope show will never be perfect. I don't know anyone's Periscope shows that are perfect. Mine was horrendous. 50 days ago, how many broadcasts ago, but 50 days ago, I've been on here for 50 days. I've learned a lot in that 50 days. I've really delved into it and immersed myself into it. Because of pure fact, I absolutely adore this medium, and it's totally me. I love to talk. I love to interact with people, and this is me more than doing an ebook or, you know, and all that sort of stuff. You know, it's the best thing I can say. For number 7 things I wish I had known is get on. I'm looking shiny right now because the light from above, my light from above is shining on me. I'm playing with my hair because it needs a brush, you know, sort of thing. And I don't have any makeup on whatsoever. I've got a little bit of lip gloss at the moment, just, you know, because my lips are a little dry. I don't have any makeup on. My nails need doing. And as people at the start of this Periscope heard, Gary was banging oh my God, he's banging his little dish around. Love you, little man. Yeah, he's just there, by the way. Okay, I'll just show you. Wait. He's looking at me. He's looking at me to say what? What are you talking about me for? Yeah, see, he's looking at me. He's giving me this side-eye thing happening, you know? It's all right. Talking about me. Yes, I am, Gary. I'm talking about you. Talking about you, yes. Anyway, so as you heard, I've done how many Periscopes, and I'm still having his, you know, Gary's banging around the back there with his dinner and all that sort of stuff. You don't have to be perfect. This is not the medium to be perfect on. People want you. They want you. They want the real you. They want to get to know you, okay? Even as a business person, we can spot fake a mile away now. This is live streaming video. We can spot fake a mile away. And the most popular people on Periscope, guess what? Guess what? They're themselves. The most popular people on Periscope are doing so freaking well because they're themselves. They're not being anyone else. They're not pretending to be anyone else. They're just being themselves. And that's the biggest tip I can give you for number 7 when you do your first scope. That's the other thing. When you do your first Periscope, it can be called a show, it can be called a broadcast, or it can just be called a scope. The terminology is just not set yet. There's 3 words for the same thing. So it's up to you what you call it. I call them broadcast/shows. At the moment, depends. I'm working out what term I'll actually use for it. But yeah. When you do your first Periscope, that's the number 7th tip, is do your first Periscope, because that really gives you the full experience. And believe me, you have something to share. I didn't know until now. I did how many Periscopes before that, but I didn't realize until now, you know, I had the Gold Coast to share. From my perspective, from someone who owns a pet, who owns a dog and a cat, okay? I had that to share. So that's what I'm doing daily. These business Periscopes, I'm only going to do twice a week. So this one I've done now, and I'll pop up another one another time next week. I don't know when, they'll just pop up, okay? So better make sure notifications are on, people, for me. I don't have a set schedule, I just pop up, okay? Because unfortunately my own schedule's not set every week. I have a lot of things that I do, and some things just pop out of the blue and everything like that. Anyway, I love you all. I really do. I love everyone that's followed me and who is following me and who will follow me, all you future followers. These are 7 things I wish I'd known about Periscope. If you would like any hints, tips, or any advice or anything like that, There's are Facebook groups already in existence. I'm a big believer of leveraging what's already there. The hashtags I use in my Periscopes will get you to these actual Facebook groups. Each hashtag, Tag Tribes, Perigirls, Pet Lovers Tribe, all three are actual Facebook groups that support you in your Periscope experience as such, like doing them or what have you. If you've got any questions, put them in there, and they're just giving you advice and inspiration and all that sort of stuff. All right, so I'm going to sign off. Last but not least is goldcoastgirl.biz is my website. Please head by there, and then you'll get to my schedule of scopes. I have 3 different titles for Periscopes broadcasts, and basically each one is something different. There is the Ultimate Guide to the Gold Coast for Pet Lovers. That's a daily scope that I do every day. I'm going to try and do it once a day. It's not at a certain time each day because it depends on a lot of factors. But that's basically the Ultimate Guide to the Gold Coast for Pet Lovers. Of tours of dog parks. I've done the last 2 have been tours of various dog parks. I'll be doing dog-friendly cafes. We also, of course, some shops that I love going to, you know, even product, the Ultimate Guide to the Gold Coast for Pet Lovers, whatever. And I'm open to feedback, totally open to feedback where you would like me to go for that. I'm, of course, going to have people, other pet lovers that are here on the Gold Coast for businesses, other businesses like services as well as shops and everything like that, not just dog-friendly cafes. And then, of course, the dog parks and, of course, the dog beach and everything like that. And anytime I'm on those scopes, feel free to say hi. And also, I will be taking your pet questions on those scopes. I actually have a lot of knowledge. I've spent over 15,000 hours here on the Gold Coast with various dogs of breeds, ages, temperaments and everything. And I've been an avid learner, avid student amongst various dog trainers and everything here on the Gold Coast. And so I've learnt a lot, I know a lot, and I can possibly help be of assistance to you in regards to your pet care or pet needs. So I'll try to be of assistance. That's the scope to check out if you want to have give me any questions in regards to pets, or you just want to perv on Gary, you know, because, you know, he's handsome. I'm beautiful, but, you know, he's handsome. Because, there we go. I was just giving him a head scratch. Weren't I, Gary? I was just giving you a head scratch. So anyway, enough of him. This one is the truth about being a pet lover and entrepreneur, is various business orientated scopes. I'll give you hints, tips and stories, what have you. It's going to be business orientated for pet lover and entrepreneurs. And then, of course, my last but not least is what I call my special surprise broadcasts. Is my Lady Bee's Secrets to Stripper-like Confidence sessions. Ooh. I have already done 2 for her. I have already done 2 Periscope live videos for her. One was about walking in heels. You know, like, what? That is an actual scope. That's an actual topic. People, not every woman knows how to walk in heels, and even some drag queens, you know. But anyway, that one pops up as a special and surprise every so often, and you'll know by the title. Always check my titles. That will give you the hint of what the actual scope will be about. The content of the scope, well, you're just going to have to watch the scope or the show to be able to find out, you know, aren't you? Anyway, thank you everyone once again for following me. Once again, it's just a heads up for those new to Periscope. This is some of the housekeeping. Slide up for Android. If you want to share this, slide up. Or else if you're on iPads or iPhones or what have you, it's from left. Sorry, that's left to right. Sorry, left to right. Okay, iPads, iPhones and stuff, you share left to right. You'll see the sharing option. Androids, you swipe up. And to tap the screen, that's how you give people love hearts. Okay, you tap the screen. And what else do I need to cover? Oh, and also, you know, if you want any other questions in regards to how to use Periscope or anything like that, feel free to shoot me a message via Twitter or Facebook. You can find me via goldcoastgirl.biz. Once again, my website, you can find all my links there to get to me, and I'll hopefully talk to you soon, and I'll check you later, peeps. Bye!